Alright, YouTube, making another video for you to solve another issue. I don't know how many people are having this issue, but this is a CharGriller. It's a model 9020, I think. Let's see, model 9020. And if your temperature control is unresponsive, there may be a problem from the factory, because mine had a problem from the factory. Here's what it would do. You turn it on, it start up and everything, but you just hear the fan kick off. That's because it's supposed to shut down. It's got a shutdown mode. When you turn it to off, the fan continues to run to burn up the rest of the pellets in here. It wasn't doing that. What it was doing is you turn it on and the auger would constantly feed. It would never stop. I don't care what the temperature got to, it would just keep on feeding wood into this thing. Now, what would happen is my fan would cycle on and cycle off. And it's got this little smoke adjusting here that it adjusts your feed rate and everything. And I couldn't figure it out. I set it for smoke and I was up at 325 degrees. So I checked the manual and it says, it gives you the times. It's supposed to be 18 seconds on, depending on, it's got one P0 through P12. Or sorry, P7. And that's how long the time is, the feed rate. So it'll feed 18 seconds, and depending on what number it is, it'll space it out how long it waits till it feeds more wood. And I started thinking to myself, well, the auger never turns off. It just constantly runs. But what did turn off? The fan. The fan, then I checked it out, the fan ran for 18 seconds, and then it would shut off. And it would go longer distances the higher I turned up the setting. So basically, that told me, okay, there's some wires crossed in here somewhere. And sure enough, it's got 1, 2, 3, one on the front and then 2 more on the back side. That bottom panel drops down and all the wires are in there. And it's got all the connectors are the same. So it's very easy to wire this thing backwards. Now, you don't have to wire these when you buy them. The only thing you got to do is stick the feet on the thing and the smokestack. And so I believe the wiring is done at the factory. But the wire for the auger, I believe, is orange. And the wire for the fan, the forced air fan, is red. And it's very easy to confuse those two colors, especially if it's dark. And that's exactly what it was. It was confused. So I swapped it around, and now it's working correctly. Now the auger comes on and shuts off like it's supposed to, and the fan comes on and runs like it's supposed to. It doesn't shut off. The fan's not supposed to come on and shut off. So if you got one of these CharGrillers and you cannot control the temperature the way it's supposed to be controlled, then more than likely that's what I would check. Pull that cover off, and you can go online and download the owner's manual. That's what I did. And it comes with a wiring diagram. And that's how you can check. So if you're having a problem with uncontrollable temperatures, no matter what you set it on, it just goes up to highest it can go, well, that's going to be your problem. And if your fan's coming on and coming off, that's your problem. Check your wiring. All right. Hope it helps.